What's up, everybody? I'm Miss Anna, and this is Miss Anna's Top 10. On Top 10, we see kids ages 1 through 10 being, well, awesome. Let's get started. First up is a 1-year-old. Here we go. Ow! Okay, that was incredible. Wow. Moving on to the 2-year-old. How do you feel about math? A lot of people don't like math, and that's okay, but this 2-year-old really loves it. Here we go. Let's watch.
2.
Yes. Yes.
10.
How is he doing this? What?
10 plus 2.
I have literal tears in my eyes because that was so cute and amazing. Next up is a 3-year-old. This kid is a musical genius. Let's take a look. Oh, boy just dropped to a knee. Check it out. Friends, that was incredible. Next up, we have a 4-year-old.
One of his paintings has already sold for $2,000.
This is a 4-year-old who has sold a painting for $2,000.
Yvette Collier started painting before he could walk or talk. At just 2 years old, his abstract works of art were selling in his hometown in India for $500. In less than a week, he's already sold 24 of them. This one selling for $2,000.
I'm sorry. What?
His style is spontaneous, bold, colorful works of imagination played out on canvas, mixing paint with his hands or sometimes with a brush.
That is so cool. Did you know that a 4-year-old could make $2,000? Who knew? Maybe you can too. All right, next up we have a 5-year-old. Let's take a look.
So I'm making watermelon salad.
Okay, simple enough.
Tahini drizzled steak.
Okay, that's 2 things.
Prawns rice.
Prawns are shrimp, just so you know. All right, so that's 3 dishes already that she's making. Let's take a look at the rest.
Fruits delight. Ready made.
5 things for a 5-year-old. All right. Mix it up. Oh, this is fancy. What? That was a lot of food made by a 5-year-old. Wow, wow, wow. Moving on, we have a 6-year-old. This little boy is blind, which means that he can't see with his eyes. However, he can play piano so well. The reason that he can play really well is because he can feel the keys on the piano. Let's take a look at this incredible performance of Queen's Bohemian Rhapsody. Cross over. Yes. Okay, you got it. That crossover move on the piano is so hard to do, especially when you can't see where you're going.
Oh yeah! So you think you can stop me and spin my eye? So you think you can love me and leave me to die? Oh baby, can't do this to me, baby. Just gotta get out, just gotta get right out of here.
Oh my goodness, did you just love that? Do you play an instrument? The thing about playing instruments and doing a lot of these things that these kids are doing is that it takes a lot of practice. And sometimes we don't feel like practicing, but it's really important if you want to get really, really good. All right, moving on, we have a 7-year-old. This 7-year-old is a surfer.
I'm Quincy Simons. I love surfing and I'm 7 years old.
Let's check it out.
A charming and remarkable young girl from Australia who has somehow managed to become a surfing prodigy.
You know, you see someone so young just paddling out there and being like, you know what, I deserve to be here. I think it's actually a really cool thing.
Whoa, cool. She's way cooler than I'll ever be. Wow. All right, next up is our 8-year-old. Her name is Alma, and she is a classical musician. Now, classical music is basically just really old music, but it's also really, really difficult to play. It takes a lot of practice and a lot of talent to be able to do this. Let's take a look at what she can do. I don't even know what I just saw. All right, next up is our 9-year-old. This kid's name is Taj, and he is another musician. He also plays a stringed instrument like Alma, except not classical music, not a stringed instrument that you hold on your shoulder. He plays the electric guitar. Let's take a listen. This is starting out so well. Yes. Wow, have you ever seen somebody play guitar like that? That was ridiculous. All right, last but not least is our 10-year-old. Now for 10 years old, we're gonna take it back. Have you ever seen the movie E.T.? It's a pretty old movie. One of the stars of the movie was only 10 years old when he filmed it. This that we're about to watch is his audition. Now keep in mind, he hasn't been hired for the movie yet. So let's watch what he can do and let's see what the result is when a little hard work and a lot of practice pays off.
Can't take him. Can't take him away, he's mine!
But it's not my choice. The president asked me to come here and get him.
I don't care what the president says, he's my best friend! And you can't take him away! Well, he's mine, and he lives with me, and he likes me.
Did you see that full-on tear that just fell from his face? He's so into it. Let's keep watching.
And he wants to stay here. He likes it here.
Hey kid, you got the job.
Yeah! He got the job, that's right. He filmed the classic movie E.T. I am blown away by all these kids and their talent. I don't know about you, but it makes me want to practice harder. It makes me want to learn more. It makes me want to do more, get out there, learn new skills. I hope you loved this episode of Anna's Top 10. Tune in next time when we find another group of 1 to 10-year-olds that will blow your mind. Thank you so much for tuning in to Anna's Top 10. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Be sure to click the subscribe button down below, the big red button, and I'll see you next time for another episode of Anna's Top 10. Bye-bye.